orange club baseball teams. This game has already gotten underway. It's going to be Post on the mound for the Falcons, and Keenan Sawada led things off by lining a single into center field. Post going to check on his batter now. Sawada got hit twice in the first game and also singled, so he was 1 for 2. Now it's Zach Colosimo settling in. Colosimo struck out and singled in the first game, as well as flying out to the right fielder. Post checks on his batter, on the runner on first. Sawada, known to steal bases, and there he goes. That ball's popped foul right near us. So Sawada will have to go run back, scurry back to first here. Count is now 1-2 to Colosimo. Looking to at least advance the runner here. See if Sawada can't advance the runner himself. Steps and the pitch goes high. Breaking ball. They're going to take time and chat with their pitcher for a second.
Yeah, you know, it's been just off the bat what I noticed is just a little bit of a lack of command. We haven't seen this pitcher yet today, but he has played in the NCBA. But the rest of this Bentley squad, aside from the pitcher and designated hitter, these are all of their NCBA debuts today.
It's really impressive. And a swing and a miss sends Colosimo down for the first out of the frame. There's the sweet escape, and that means Corrado is coming up to bat. He's playing first base today. Big lefty-lefty on righty matchup for Syracuse here. Oh, and Sawada took off a little bit early. Pitch still came in, and it was outside. Post is in. Checks on the runner. Sets. And the kick and deal is once again outside, and it's 3-0. Post is a sophomore. It's his second year at Bentley, and last season he tied for the lead for team wins with 4. He pitched to a sub-3 ERA across 31 innings, and he struck out 32 while only walking 11. Gets a strike across to Corrado there. Corrado led the team in slugging last year. He's got some pop. He's a big hitter. Post looks in. Sawada breaks. Throw down to second. Not in time, and Sawada stays on the bag this time, unlike he did in game 1. And steals the bag. So there's a runner in scoring position now. Sawada lined a single into center field, followed up by Colosimo, who struck out swinging. Now we're at Corrado, looking to deal some damage, get Syracuse on the board early. Takes up, didn't like that one, and the count goes to 3-2. Full count. Post looking for that payoff pitch. It's the dangerous Corrado. Set. Kick and deal. That ball's outside, and Corrado wins the battle. Takes his walk down to first, and there's runners at first and second now for Jack Levine.
It's something that we've seen out of the Syracuse roster against Boston, against game 1, against Bentley, and now today is plate discipline. It is just emphasized in the dugout, and it's on display at the dish, always.
Jack Levine, a junior on this team. We chatted with his dad earlier. He's the designated hitter, and he was third base coach last game. They're going to throw over. Check on Sawada. He's always dangerous on the base pass. Nothing doing though. Levine hit for an average just above 150 last year and an OPS sitting right around that 450 mark. And take time after the ball. Wander out, check on their pitcher. After a brief recess, a brief intermission, Levine has some time to collect himself. Post is going to settle back in on the mat.
You can hear Jake Kleiman on the side hyping up his batter. He just, you're only in the baseball game for so long, and sometimes your at-bats are like 6 seconds, but Jake is always so vocal, and as a president, it's what you need. He fills that role so well for the squad.
Completely agree. You can. He's actually third base coaching right now, Rowan, for this team. So he is actively in a coaching role, not playing this game. We'll get to hear from him later. Really excited for that. The pitch, and that just catches that high and away corner on Levine. It's 2-1 now for Levine. Still a hitter's count. Still looking for pitches to swing at here. Post set. And it falls way outside. All the runners are going to hold. It's now 3-1. Extreme hitters count here for Levine, trying to do some damage early. Levine is quick, despite only having 1 at-bat last season, had 2 stolen bases and a hit by pitch. So, you don't want to let him on the base path. He can punish you. Especially Syracuse was stealing almost at will in that first game. Pitcher and the batter come set. The pitch from post, swung on and missed. For strike 2. Count runs full for Levine. Designated hitter today. Post comes set yet again, pitching from the stretch. Here it is, and that's out. Levine's going to take his base. That's going to bring the bases juiced now. So 2 walks and a single for Syracuse. Leave Corrado on second, Sawada on third, and now Levine on first with an opportunity to strike big with just 1 out, and it's going to be Reed Torrey with the opportunity for Syracuse. Torrey did not have a hit in 4 at-bats last season, 3 strikeouts. And the pitch dots the outside corner from post. It's 0-1. Battering pitcher comes set, the pitch, and no swing. That just nearly hit him. Doesn't clip the inside corner. It's 1-1 now. Post settles in again. It's the sign he likes it. There's the pitch and swung on and missed from Torrey, and it's 1-2. Post showing, he's got to pitch through pressure here, Rowan. It's difficult, bases loaded, but he's got 2 strikes here and an opportunity to get a huge out early. Pitch, and that's outside, and the count runs full. The bases are loaded. One of the most high-pressure situations. Full count, bases loaded, Rowan. Post doesn't like the first sign, and Reed Torrey's going to call time.
Yeah, I like that call for time there. When you have pressure, you never want to force yourself into a situation that you're not ready for. It's a good call.
Pitch from post. That's outside. Now it's 3-2. Count runs full. Torrey's digging in. Batters move, and Torrey swings through strike 3, and there are 2 away. A clutch out from Joseph Post. Brings him 1 step closer to getting out of this inning without trouble. Standing in between him and the safety of the dugout is Kyle Grimaldi, the right fielder today. Grimaldi hit .235 last year and has a walk and a run in 1 at-bat this year. That's up to the shorter Grimaldi. He's only 5'10". It's 1-0. Post comes set. Pitch. That's just up as well, and count's going to run to 2-0 now. Had a great time chatting with all the players in between the 2 games. Got to kind of see how they felt about that first game. Obviously, it felt good. It was an upset as Grimaldi swings through that one. As the count's 2-1. Post comes set. 2-1. Just outside, and Post kind of shrugging, wondering where that one was. That's something that's been called a lot today, Rowan.
Yeah, a little bit of an inconsistencies with the ump, and that as a pitcher and batter is just so frustrating. Obviously, when it doesn't go your way, whichever party you are, it's very annoying.
Post in the 3-1. Swung on and missed by Grimaldi. Just tried to uppercut that high fastball and couldn't quite get it. 3-2, bases loaded, 2 outs. The merry-go-round will be in motion here, Rowan, in the first inning. The pitch from Post. That is upstairs, ball 4. Grimaldi will trot down to first. Sawada's going to come in to score, and Syracuse takes an early 1-0 lead.
It hasn't been, a super explosive hitting performance from this Orange offense, but it's discipline, discipline, discipline. Take what you don't like and swing when you're feeling it, and Orange have been doing that to the utmost extent.
Post probably one of Bentley's better pitchers, and they are really making him work for this first inning. Robbie Fergolo stepping in now and takes ball 1 just upstairs. Post comes set, infield playing regular depth, and Post sails one outside. It's 2-0. Post has not been able to find the strike zone here early in his first start of the year. Struggling to find a rhythm, and you can hear his coach trying to heat him, get him comfortable, get him somewhere where he can start to work.
It's honestly kind of rare from Post because last year it was fantastic, but with baseball there's just so much variance. It's not as strict as the stats of other sports.
Pitch from Post is outside yet again, and it's 3-0 with the bases still loaded.
He's favoring that left side a lot. I don't know if he's trying to throw a breaking ball or just find the edge of the zone, but either way, being outside has been a frequent for Post today.
That pitch is down the middle.
There we go.
Grooves one over for strike 1, Rowan. It's 3-1 now to Fergolo. Fergolo played well in the first game at a fielder's choice, which he ended up scoring on. He also flied out to center field and struck out looking. The pitch, the 3-1 is way upstairs, and another run is going to walk in. Fergolo's going to record the RBI. I'll bring up Timmy Wilcox, a senior. He's in left field today. He's a journalism major.
Hey, there you go.
We learned throughout the week, got to chat with him some. And on the season, he's 1 for 1, so he's got an 1,000 batting average. He takes up and in for ball 1. Post still having trouble finding that zone. Another ball. That's up to Wilcox, and it's going to be ball 2, 2-0. He just has not found the zone for more than a couple pitches at a time, Rowan. Pitch from Post. That's a strike. That's right down the middle. Wilcox taking all the way, having seen 7 of his last 8 have been balls. Post comes set. Kick and deal. Wilcox takes a really nice breaking ball. Just sweeps its way into the zone. Finds that inside corner. It's 2-2. Pitch from post. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Wilcox goes down swinging and leaves the bases loaded, but not before Syracuse can walk in 2 runs. It's 2-0 Orange, headed to the bottom of the first.
Chewing on a piece of grass, walking down the road. Tell me how long you gonna stay here, Joe. Some people say this town don't look good in snow. You don't care, I know. Ventura Highway in the sunshine, where the days are longer, the nights are stronger than moonshine. You're gonna go, I know. 'Cause the free wind is blowing through your hair, the days surround your daylight there. Seasons crying, no despair. Alligator lizards in the air. In the air. Falling star, waiting for the early train. Sorry boy, but I've been hit by purple rain.
We are back here for the bottom of the first. It's Adam Park on the mound for Syracuse. Park got off to a hot start in the series at NBT Bank against BU. Won that game, 2.1 innings pitched, 1 run unearned, a walk, but 7 strikeouts, leading to a 27 K per 9.
Wow.
That's perfect, right?
It's dominant. It's pretty good.
Yeah, striking out every batter.
It'll do the job.
Stepping in now, Sawyer Lazowski. Takes ball 1. Lazowski is on the Bentley varsity swimming and diving team.
Wow.
Very impressive, a varsity athlete in addition to a club athlete. Smacks 1 foul.
That's cool though, because that's a sport where it's completely individual. So I'm sure baseball's so mental, and if you're playing individual sports like that, I ran track in high school, and a huge proponent to that was not getting in your own head, because you really have no one to lean on but yourself. And so when he's in these at-bats, I'm sure he's very grounded regardless of what the pressure is. That's a huge asset.
Park fires in a fastball for strike 2 and then fires a beautiful curveball that gets Lazowski swinging for strike 3. Park stays perfect in terms of strikeout K per 9, that K per 9 score. 8 strikeouts and 8 batters faced, but 1 so far in this game. Parker's first pitch to Aiden Flynn is grounded right back to him, tosses to first easily in time, and has made quick work of the first 2 batters. Stepping in now, Matt Toland is a freshman, big freshman, 6 feet tall, 175. He's from Arlington, Massachusetts. Park fires in a pitch that skips to the backstop. No runners on. It's not going to matter too much, but that's ball 1. Toland is playing right field. Excuse me, not right field. Toland is playing center field today. Once again, can't read my own handwriting. Seems to happen a lot.
It's actually my handwriting.
Oh, well, it's 1-1 now.
All right, so we both suck. That's fine.
Good Park. Fires and a strike there. Great fastball, and it's 1-2. And that fastball was doing a lot of the work for him in that first game run.
Yeah, he's a pitcher where, like, kind of similar to how Thomas was leaning on his curveball. He
Into
leans
left
on
field there by Toland. That's going to get down for a base hit. Wilcox will fire into second. Toland will stay at first, but hit surrendered there by Adam Park. That'll bring up Braden Stellati.
I was saying Park is really reliant on that. They're not reliant per se, but it's just it's a big percentage of his pitch variance, and similar to how Thomas really goes to that curveball in a lot of scenarios. You see Park going for the fastball.
Stellato, one of those 4 players brought back by Bentley who hit over 400 last season. Hit 425 and 996 OPS. 2 doubles out of 17 hits, so he's a slap singles hitter. It's another foul ball there, induced by Park. It's 0-2.
Yeah, Stellato was just amazing last year. I mean, to go 17 for 40 through a season where your guys are still gelling as a program, it's just great. And I'm sure they're stoked to have him back. He's a real leader in the dugout.
The pitch from Park. Runner takes off from first, but it's fouled off again. Runner's going to have to scurry back. That's Matt Toland. Take a minute. That's 3 balls lost so far through 3 pitches.
I hate to see it. How many balls does a team usually bring?
Oh, I have no idea.
You don't know?
No, we can ask.
We'll ask Jake. Yeah, Jake's stopping by at the end of the second, right?
Yep.
That'll be good.
Ball skips in. A good block there from Phillips behind the dish.
So what, he won't play? How's that going to work?
Jake?
Yeah.
No, Jake's not playing. Jake's not in this game.
That's right. God, such a selfless guy he is.
Really, and he's managing the team out there now. Park sets.
I thought he might have been DHing.
And deals. Thrown down to second. Is not in time. The runner's going to steal second. Toland records his first stolen base of the season. The count's going to run full now.
I like what Robbie Frigola did. The ball got past his glove, and then it was up to Torrey in center to field it. But Frigola still acted like he caught it because the runner couldn't see, and that prevented him mentally from saying, okay, well, he doesn't have the ball. It's loose. I can go to third. Instead, he kind of mentally played a little trick on it. That was smart.
Yeah, that's something that you see. I see Francisco Lindor do that a lot.
Yeah.
Just a high IQ play.
Because they don't know if you've got the ball or not.
Right. Payoff pitch here from Park. It's swung and grounded down to second. A nice diving play by Frigola onto first in time, and the side is retired. Syracuse goes into the second inning up 1-0. We'll be right back.
He's got first 4. Can you hear it? Wow, that's fun. We'll say something really bad about you next time. Oh my God. You've heard it all, I assume. Yeah. Lineup set for you? Yeah, I hate that I don't have this. It's really annoying.
We're back here for the top of the second inning. Orange are winning 2-0 over the Bentley Falcons. It's going to be the number 9 hitter, Brandon Phillips, who's behind the plate. He's a freshman, and he's getting ready here today to lead things off for Syracuse. He was excellent, I thought, in that Boston. Off in the gap, and Phillips is going to be held to 1. Gets on board early, 3 for 3 to start his Syracuse career. Oh, flip the lineup over. There's going to be a pinch runner here. It's going to be courtesy runner Matt McClure heading in to run for Brandon Phillips. His first time up in that first inning. Who's gonna dash back to first. Boost comes set again. Kick and deal. That ball's up. It's gonna be 1-0. We're really excited, Ron, because in the bottom of this half inning, we're going to be joined by club president Jake Clem and get to talk to him about this game. Upset in that first game, of course, as that ball sails in high and away.
I'll be curious to what he has to say. I mean, this is a fairly returning group of guys, but he put a lot of emphasis. He was the main recruiter for the squad as the president. He put a huge emphasis on getting young arms, and it's exactly what they did. He said this is the most depth that he's ever seen in his 4 years with the club team. So I'm excited to see what that process was kind of like and just how he's feeling about the roster aside from that.
Post sails one in there to Sawada. It's 3-0 now. Hitters count. McClure off first. That's a strike. Just finds a fastball on the outside corner. Nice and easy there.
You can hear that Bentley dugout. They're very vocal. They really want this one. They had a lot of opportunities with bases loaded and people on the base path to make something happen in game 1, but they just couldn't quite hang on to it, and they know they've got just as good of a shot here in game 2.
Fifth pitch of the at-bat, sails high, the fastball. That advances McClure to second base, and Sawada goes down to first. So a real opportunity for a double steal here, Rowan. Both these guys quick, can burn down the base paths. Zach Colosimo, who struck out swinging in that first inning. Up now. First pitch taken for a ball. Just that command still kind of escaping post here early on. Fastball is swung on and fouled to the backstop by Colosimo. Good opportunity to drive in a run, keep the Orange up here. Some more insurance. Post comes set, checks on his runners. Pitch is inside. Breaking ball tried to nip that inside corner, just couldn't get it back over the plate.
That was really close. The movement on that was really beautiful, the horizontal. It crept right in, but just not in enough to the zone. I thought that one was close.
Post comes set. That fastball's in there for a strike. That'll run the count even at 2-2, Rowan. Just kind of trying to find that command, especially with the off speed. You know, he's had trouble locating those secondary pitches. Here's the pitch. Runner takes off. Lined into center field. Shortstop's coming over to get it. Made the play, but nobody was covering second. And so McClure will have an opportunity to get back. But a great diving play from Maroney and out in short. Came all the way over behind second base. Just slid, made the play.
You know, it was a good play, but that was definitely within the reach of the second baseman. And he made the great diving play, but in turn, you know, 3 people committed to that ball in the outfield, and it left no one on second base. If the second baseman had communicated that, and then it would have put Maroney at second, they could have gotten that double play.
You're right, Rowan, but it's difficult if you're the second baseman having to go straight back and make a catch on a ball that's falling fast as opposed to the shortstop cutting over. Realistically, I think what should have happened is the second baseman should have covered second as soon as he saw the shortstop cutting.
Yeah, I think they could have turned that into something more.
Agreed. Post fires in a fastball for strike 1 on Jack Elliott. Walked his first time up and ended up scoring after 3 more walks after he got on base. Still 2 men on for Syracuse. It's 2-0 here in the top of the second. Comes in outside. It's 1-1. Corrado. Waiting now for the pitch. Really been keeping eyes on his runners, Post has. That is fouled right off the catcher, knocks his mask off.
Wow.
Fortunately, he seems to be okay. Coaches are going to come take a look at him, but he's unfazed by that, just right off the mask.
Yeah, that's scary when that happens. I mean, you know you're protected, but just human instinct. You see a ball flying towards your eyes, it's not exactly the best thing.
It's 1-2 now.
But it was taken well. Both of them walked off smiling. You love to see that. That's good.
Takes a second, talks to the pitcher, gives the catcher Falcos a moment to settle himself back in. Post gets set, trying to escape this second inning. The pitch, runner from second, and it's fouled back straight behind us. Well out of play. Still only 1 out here after Colosimo popped out to the shortstop. Corrado looking to protect and keep the 2-strike count. Knocks one down to first. Ball's going to get just foul, so he is really battling here, Rowan.
That's what SU does. They've battled, they've taken the good pitches. They don't necessarily get a ton of extra base hits. I think we only saw 2 last game, a double and a triple.
If there's somebody
But
to
they
get
fight.
an extra base hit,
There
it's
is.
this guy.
Right.
I mean, he led the team last year in that stat category. Pitch from Post. Strike 3 called on the outside corner, and Corrado does not like that one bit. An emphatic call.
Yeah, it's a close one, and it's got a lot of weight. 2 runners on the base path, 1 in scoring position. You want to be the guy.
That's going to bring up Jack Levine, who walked in the first inning and advanced to third before Timmy Wilcox struck out to end the frame. Levine, the designated hitter, looking to do some hitting here. Single now is going to be needed to drive in any kind of runs. Post has thrown a ton of pitches through these first couple innings. There's another one, and that ball's way up. It just seems like he's overthrowing a little bit, Rowan, really trying to get out of this frame here. Comes set. Pitch to Levine is outside and down. 2-0 now. Post comes set, fires another one in. That's foul. It's fouled off down the line, collected by the first base coach for SU.
Make sure you cover the plate. You got 2 here. Knock it down. Make a play. Go swing. Battle Joe.
Anything hit softly, in theory, here is an out. It's 2-1 to Levine. Pitch just curls around that outside corner, doesn't quite clip it. Counts 3-1 now. Syracuse looking to load the bases up yet again.
You could see that movement, and you could see what he was going for, just looking to drop it in the upper deck, but just a little too far outside. I like the move, though.
Post fires, swung on and missed. Count runs full.
Oh, man. Levine knows he could have crushed that one. He swung and missed and immediately put the bat over his head. It just started, you know, he was getting angry at himself. And that was the pitch. That was a pitch to hit.
It was a hanger. There's the pitch, and that's strike 3 called on the knees. And the side is retired. Syracuse 2. Bentley 0, heading into the bottom of the second.
Friday night, it was late, I was walking you home. We got down to the gate and I was dreaming of the night. Would it turn out right? How to tell you, girl, I wanna build my world around you. Tell you that it's true. I wanna make you understand. I'm talking about a lifetime plan. That's the way it began. We were hand in hand. Glenn Miller's band was better than before. We yelled and screamed for more. And I bought a June. Made us dance across the room. It ended all too soon. And on the way back home, I promise you'd never be
We're headed to the bottom of the second here at Yetton Field. Syracuse up 2-0 on Bentley. And we're joined by a very special guest, team president Jake Kleiman. Jake,
What's
good
up,
to have
guys?
you.
What's up, guys? How we doing?
You guys have come out. So you came out in the first one.
Yeah.
Scored a run in the first,
Mhm.
run in the second,
Mhm.
and then it was all you from there. You kept that 2-run cushion really solid. There was a ton of activity on the base path, but you guys shut it down really nice. What are you looking to do in this one?
Yeah, I mean, first things first, like, our goal every game is to just get out to a lead right away. You know,
Slide out to right field. Grimaldi going back on it, makes a nice grab. Nearly snuck over his head, but there's one away now.
but yeah, I mean, our number one goal every game is get out to a lead in the first inning. You know, score first. We do that first. It's a lot easier for our pitchers, right?
Sure.
They just, you know, they can throw to guys differently than they would from behind or in a tight game, right? They feel comfortable with a cushion. That's what we were trying to do for Park here.
Nick Fakos takes ball 1. Or is that strike 1?
That was ball 1.
That was ball 1. Okay. Nick Fakos takes ball 1, takes a strike on a nice breaking ball there from Park. Bring things even. So that was technically an upset game 1. You're ranked lower than these guys. You hoping after this week to see a little flip-flop?
Yeah, I mean, listen, those things don't actually mean anything, like in the grand scheme of things, right? Our goal every year is win the division, get to the regional playoffs, you know, compete there.
Lined hard to Sawada. Short. In time to first.
But
It's
we
too
love these kinds of games, these out of conference, you know, non-conference games against good teams, right? Like that's what's gonna make us better, playing good teams. So you know, sure, technically is it on the stat sheet as an upset? Yeah, but
Right.
to us, right, we don't really worry about that. We're here just to win.
So you're coming to Boston, or I guess we're in Waltham right now, really close to Boston.
Yeah.
How much of a variable is like, okay, we're going to play this team because we're going to have a blast over the weekend?
Oh, definitely takes part in it.
Yeah, it's got to be a little bit.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, these guys are great. They're a good ball club, so like we want to play some good competition.
Sure.
You know, our goal for like non-conference travel is kind of stay within 5-6 hours or so. It's easier on our guys.
It's lined into right field by Maroney, and that'll fall for a base hit in front of Grimaldi. Ball's fired in. And
So these guys are like,
They're good.
These are the friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this was good. They're a good club, good group of guys. We're talking to them for a bit. You know, the weekend was open for both of us, and I mean, who can really complain about coming to the Boston area for a couple days? I mean, so much to do, so much to see.
Have you guys gotten up to anything yet? You've been here for a night, right?
Yeah. We were checking out some areas last night. You know, maybe want to head over to Fenway tonight. Check out that whole
cool.
area. Yeah.
Just like walk around and stuff.
Yeah. Just get out. Get out of the hotel. Should be good for them.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
good fastball from Park evens up the count at 1-1. I mean, listen, we're very grateful. You know, we get to come out to Boston and get put up in a hotel by the team.
Yeah, this has
great.
been awesome.
Park set. Kick and deal on the 1-1, and it bounces in. Maroney's going to head down to second without a throw from Phillips behind the plate. There's a runner in scoring position with 2 outs now for Bentley.
So Jake, before the year started, you guys put a huge emphasis on pitchers. You needed pitchers. That was the main way you marketed your tryouts.
Yeah.
We saw one of them in Ben Thomas in the first game. He did great, went 5 innings.
Yeah, he was awesome.
He was awesome. How do you feel? You set a mission out for tryouts. How do you feel you've accomplished it?
I mean, we'll see. I mean, we're 3 games in,
Right.
so can't really complain with 3 W's in the win column right now. But no, I mean, those guys have been great so far at practice. All the opportunities they've gotten in just our few short games up to this point. But I'm excited to see them go throughout the year. And one of our new guys, he's a sophomore, but one of our new guys as well is going to get the start tomorrow. So
Oh, nice.
excited to see him out there. Yeah, should be good for them.
Park issues a walk, his first walk of the day. And Nico Ferletti is up to bat, the 9-hitter. Takes a strike there. Really nice fastball.
How have they meshed with you guys? This is such a, when I look at it, it's such a social thing too.
Oh, yeah.
So how are they doing with that?
They've been awesome.
Yeah.
We grabbed dinner last night, and it's funny because I've talked to a lot of them a lot, just because that's kind of my job, kind of run this whole thing and make sure.
0-2 here, and he swings at the high fastball. That will retire the side. Another strikeout for Park. He's been excellent so far. Jake, it was fantastic to talk to you.
Yeah, it was great to see you guys. I'll see you later, but gotta get back in there and get over to third. But
Yeah, get over to third. He's third base coach now.
Exactly.
Have a good one.
Better not get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. 4-5 supplemental, I'm gaining. Yeah, it's $5 poker hunters going get a genie. 3-4 stacks on a chinchilla beanie. Got a cup full of mud and Drake and Celine. Yeah, can't think for yourself, gotta think for the team. Yeah, I'm like a star, gotta treat me like a king. Yeah, gotta roll with a chopper with a certain amount of bling. Yeah, don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. Yeah, swerving a bulletproof coupe. Yeah, if I got you, I shoot out the roof. Yeah, turbo 63, short a little blacker, knees, I keep it a G. Louis V came with a duffel bag full of moolah. I put the fragrance on your pooch. Got my attention.
Back for the top of the third, here at Yetton Field. Syracuse held Bentley scoreless in the bottom of the inning. Looking to tack on some more insurance runs.
Jake was saying it's huge for his team to get those first runs and not be playing from behind. And they did that in the first game really well. They obviously did that against Boston really well. But with your energy kind of depleted in game 2, you're going against the 22nd best team in the nation. It can be hard to keep that quality up. They've done just that, though. I'm sure the dugout's got to be happy.
Reed Torrey swings through a good breaking ball. It's 0-2. We've got a radar gun in front of us.
Hey, Reed. Come on, that's Reed.
Post comes set. Fires in, and that's strike 3 called right down the middle to Torrey. He'll take a walk back to the dugout. That is now 3 straight batters retired by way of the backwards K for Syracuse.
Wow. So Post is really feeling himself, and I like his variance a lot. He's switching up his pitches a good amount, but his placement on those payoffs, especially when they're breaking balls, have been perfect. That one nuzzled its way right into the floor of the zone.
He's settling in really well. He gets Grimaldi to swing and miss. It's just Syracuse has looked a little bit unsettled here.
At the dish, yeah, but they're also going against a pitcher that's heating up.
Yes.
You know, there is such a thing as just not being able to get hits off when a pitcher is locating well. And that one he thought was located really well, Jack.
And he did, and he was chatting about it with the umpire, trying to figure out just how much he missed by and by where. Well, he made a nice play in right field at the start of last inning, you know, backing up on a ball, almost got over his head. He made a nice jump. Post doesn't like any of these. Now sets and deals, and Grimaldi swings underneath that fastball, located really well in that up and in corner where it's just so difficult to actually put any meaningful bat on ball.
Yeah, a little bit of high cheddar. It's really good. High cheese. Top cheddar. That's hockey.
Yeah.
That's hockey.
Swing and a miss from Grimaldi. That's 4 straight strikeouts from Post, settling in really well to this game.
Wow.
Up now it's Robbie Frigolo. Walked his first time up, looking to put a stop to the bleeding for Syracuse.
And what this does, obviously it gives your defense a crutch, but it motivates your offense. What they're thinking is, wow, Post is really just delivering. We have to capitalize on this. So next time around at the at-bat, I wouldn't be surprised if Bentley got some offense going, just because this is very motivating for an offense.
Rolo gets that fastball up and in just early and lines it down that right field line. It's foul though. He'll clear the ball off the field. Post gets a new ball, settles in. 0-1 count. Kick. And the deal. That's a strike, a good breaking ball. It just settles in onto that just outside corner of the plate, that, you know, middle, slightly to the left.
You want to give the XY?
I can't promise any of that.
I think Frigola thought that one was going to drop a lot more than it did.
It's the difference between a slider and a sweeper, Rowan. You can throw both. You can start to fool batters a little bit as to which one it is. Frigolo sets in the batter's box. Here's Post pitch. That is a good breaking ball that Frigolo was just able to put bat to and line it back right towards us again.
Yeah, it had a lot of snap when it was in the air. It just snapped down, but it was a good swing from Frigolo, way to stay alive in the count. His plate discipline is some of the best on this roster.
Post's pitch is lined back up the middle, stopped by the second baseman to prevent it from going into the outfield. But Frigolo manages to get aboard. I'm enjoying this music, Rowan.
The walk-up
Really
music from the Orange is fantastic. I'm a huge fan. This song has been popularized like crazy. It's Jackson Dart, quarterback for the New York Giants.
All right.
This is his favorite song. He said in an interview if he had walkout music, it would be Skrilla by Kodak.
So maybe that's why he's he picked it.
Yeah, in the New York community. I mean, Kodak is
Right.
he's a Florida-based rapper through and through, but this song and his discography specifically has really gotten into a lot of New Yorkers because of Dart.
It's Timmy Wilcox up now, looking to add to the Syracuse lead with a runner on first. Swings and fouls one back to the screen.
You like Kodak?
Kodak's all right.
He's all right.
Kodak was on Mr. Morale, wasn't he?
Yes. Yes.
Really interesting.
He was in like an interlude kind of
An
song.
interlude, but he was also in one of the full.
Oh, Rich Spirit?
Yeah.
Yep. He's cool. I remember when ZZ came out and I was at summer camp. That was a really
Formative moment.
really great. Yes, exactly. It was genuinely a formative moment.
Breaking ball misses above the zone, and it's 2-1 now to Wilcox. Wilcox struck out swinging to end the first inning, has another chance, a chance for revenge here in the third. Runner goes, ball's high, throw down to second is off target, and another stolen base for Syracuse, this time Robbie Frigola.
Usually we see Sawada getting active on the base path, but this time it's good to see Frigola. He's short, and that means usually that he's quick. It absolutely showed himself there on the base path with stolen bag.
Are you quick, Ron?
I'm quick. I am quick.
Right.
I ran track in high school. I did 40-yard dashes. I did 100-meter.
Makes sense.
I was quick. Thank you very much.
Wilcox the 3-1. That pitch is right down the middle. It's 3-2 now.
Are you quick?
No. 3-2. Runner on second. It's 2-0 Orange here in the top of the third. Wilcox looking to put bat on ball, get some insurance. He's going to call time as Post has been staring at second base for a good 4 seconds.
Yeah, he was staring down Frigola.
Frigola's got a huge lead here, and that second baseman is close enough that a play would be pretty close.
It's like 10-ish feet.
That pitch is fouled back. Way to stay alive there from Wilcox. Give himself another pitch to see. Wilcox thus far is batting 1,000 this season. Well, actually, no, not anymore. Now he's batting 500 after the strikeout in that first inning. Swings and misses. Sat down for the second time this game. And Post strikes out 3. Syracuse 2. Bentley nothing. Headed to the bottom of the third. We're back here for the bottom of the third inning. Syracuse 2, Bentley nothing, and we have another special guest. This time, it's pitcher and founder of the Bentley Club baseball team, Dom Conchesi. Dom, great to have you with us.
Hey, thanks for having me.
So we want to talk to you. I want to talk to you specifically about what it was like to, found this team and then watch them make a little run in the playoffs last year. What was the process of last year like?
Yeah, so last fall, actually it was really started to go back to the summer. I realized that Bentley didn't have a club baseball team, so I decided just to reach out to the school and the clubs and figure out what I needed to do to start one. And I was blessed to also get another kid to reach out to me, Rowan Mastrangelo, who also wanted to start the team. So we joined forces and just started following the list of requirements, and you need to get like signatures, like over 100. And in the end, we decided, they were like, all right, well, you've done your process. So we decided let's have a tryout, and we formed a team in the fall and did some practicing, and then we had games in the spring, and that was really awesome because we got to play a season within the first year of starting it, and then obviously we made the run in the playoffs last year and beat Mares, which was so much fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it was a lot of hard work, but it's paid off, and I'm happy that these guys are doing it.
Absolutely. Lisowski advances to first on a pass ball, and that'll bring up Aiden Flynn. Looks at the first pitch for a strike from Park. So what were your thoughts on the first game? You fell, but there were a lot of good things that you probably saw from your team.
I mean,
that ball gets away. Lisowski's going to advance down to second.
We've had one practice so far, and we've got a quarter of our team abroad, so a lot of new faces, and it's good to see that our guys are getting reps. I mean, it was a close, low-scoring game. I thought pitching was well from both sides and fielding, and we had some good bats, but liners for that guys can't really control that. But I think this is what a lot of conference games are all about. It's all about getting reps. Get these guys in shape, because when we come in the springtime, most of our starters are abroad right now. We're gonna be ready to go.
Flynn flies that one to right. Grimaldi underneath it, and Lisowski's going to advance to third on the sac fly. Yeah, so it was Higgins and then you pitched last 2 innings. Last game. What did you like about both your performance and Higgins' performance?
I thought Jordan was
Some technical difficulties.
What happened? Oh, he dropped it.
I thought Jordan did really well. I thought he was mixing it up well. I think the zone was tight for a lot of the innings for both pitchers from both sides, so I thought he did well. I mean, only 2 earned runs for him, so could have been a completely different ball game considering what would have happened. But yeah, I thought Jordan looked well. He's going to be one of our best starters this year.
And then so far today from Post, what have you seen? Ball gets away here. And that's going to bring in the first run of the game on a passed ball. Lisowski is going to score, and it's 2-1 Syracuse. Deficit cut in half.
Yeah, I mean, Joe's our ace. He diced Maris last year. He just was really smart today. Like, I know next time he pitches, he's going to do well. It's just the first game,
Right. Absolutely, we saw that definitely in our first game against BU a couple weeks ago. It was just a lot of walks, and we took both games handily, but the walks were something to keep an eye on, especially in that first game of the season.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Tolan now working with nobody on base anymore. Lisowski managed to come all the way around on a couple of balls that got away.
So when did you say you founded this team? What year?
So last fall, I started it.
Wow,
so
last fall.
The whole fall was basically a prep process, getting the team together. We ran a fundraiser, raised over $20,000 thanks to the Snap Raise. And we basically we did everything we needed to prepare for the springtime, which we did, and then we started our games in March and went to work.
And so when you're starting something new like this, how fast do you see growth where you kind of know, like, okay, this is going to stick around for longer than I'm going to be here?
That's the goal. Club sports are very popular at Bentley, and it's a bit shocking that they don't have a lot of the big club sports. Like, there's no club basketball for either boys or girls, no lacrosse, no soccer, no baseball or softball. And I think the clubs are so popular. They have a big social media following. Bentley's big with the media, so I think when this starts to grow for the next year or two, I think it's definitely going to be a big club that's going to be represented at Bentley, which is really cool to see.
That's awesome.
I graduate.
So what you missed there, Matt Tolan, line one up the middle, just off the glove of Sawada. And he managed to reach first in time on what's going to be ruled an E6. That'll bring up Braden Stellato playing one of my favorite songs as his walk-up music, Born to Run, Jersey guy,
What's your walk-up song, Dom?
Mine is Burn Down Los Angeles by Rival Sons right now.
Oh, sick.
So I'm rolling with that.
How often do you change it up?
Usually, like after a season, I'll switch it up.
What was it last year?
Last year it was actually Sawyer Lazowski's. It was Electric Man by Randall Song.
Nice. That's
So
awesome.
He followed in my steps, which was pretty fun.
Copied you. That's awesome.
It's 2 strikes, and Salado fouls that one off to the backstop. Salado, one of those guys who is one of those 4 that came back from last year who hit over 400, correct?
Yeah, he made I think he made 3rd team for New England region. He was one of our best hitters, along with Brian Beneke, Ashton Blanchett, and Noah Pratt. I mean, he went 3 for 4 in the playoff game against Marist and gave us the go-ahead RBI, so that was really huge.
Wow.
He's one of 3 seniors this year.
Throw down to second is just going to be a bit high, and Tolan's going to swipe the base. Running at will right now on Phillips behind the plate.
Yeah, he's one of 3 seniors right now, so we're looking for his leadership. He's going to be a huge part of this team because we're a very younger team. Last year, most of our team was all freshmen and sophomores, so it's good to see how the leadership's going to keep stepping in for the next fall and spring.
Yeah, do those guys that have been here for a long time and like also shown their skill on the field, like do they kind of slip into a leadership role subconsciously?
Yeah, I mean, Brian and I have both stepped up a bit of a leadership role because we're the president and vice president, so
Right.
it's just like they're looking to us for that. And then Coach Beneke's doing a great job, just leading the guys and the coach.
How long has he been here? Is he a professor here?
So he's a teacher at Bentley. He's actually Brian's father.
Oh, cool.
He is stepping in as the coach up until we find someone who will be willing to be the future coach for like the next coming years. That could maybe be a graduated player in the next few years, or just someone else who loves baseball. That's part of the Bentley community.
That's awesome.
Lotto's still working here. He's going to get time called again. That's the second time he's called time this at bat. Just a lot of head games going on with the runners right now. Well, it's been great to talk to you, Dom. Great to get to hear from the coach of the other team. Grounds one to the third base side, and it's going to get through. Play at the plate is not in time, and we have a tie game on our hands. Well, Dom, that seems like a good note to send you off on. It was great to talk to you.
Thanks for having me. Maybe we can see you guys in the playoffs.
That would be
Hopefully
ideal.
we'll see you there. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
It's been an eventful half inning so far, Rowan.
Yeah, I mean, really good for Bentley. Holy cow, they've really started to wake up and.
Just a couple errors from Syracuse.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was definitely an error off the glove of the third baseman, Colosimo. Stellato manages to reach first, still only 1 out. Ben Workman, the batter now, flew out to right his first time up. Behind early, looking for time. He'll get it. Yeah, so this game has kind of been turned on its head fairly quickly, Rowan. Park kicks and deals, and it's going to bounce in there. Good work by Phillips to keep it in front of him. It's been one of the issues so far. His ball's been skipping away to the left and right, just allowing a lot of advance. Park gets set again. Swings and flies one far out of play, so we'll do it again.
Go, Adam. Go, kid.
Park gets set, fires in a good breaking ball and a good hold from Ben Workman not to swing at that one.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see what Jake says to his infielders when they head back to the dugout. There's definitely be some miscommunications out there and some things that could have been cleaner, and that's kind of his job to lock everyone back in.
Swing and a miss, and Workman goes down for the second out of the inning. A huge out there for Park.
Yeah,
The backstop, Zach Falcons.
I'm sure they want this side to be over with. Sides have like kind of a set momentum, and you can get it to reset if you say the right things and clear your head the right way.
That's lined into left field by Fakos, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Runner's going to have to hold at second. Yet another hard hit ball for this Bentley team.
Yeah, Park's he's kind of just leaving him in the zone. I mean, the ones that are there aren't super quick, and the breaking balls aren't exactly where he would want them to be. And big credit for the Falcons. They are all over it. They're completely capitalizing on every window that they get.
The Falcons are a good team, and that's something that Jake was telling us. This is good competition.
Right.
They're not going to let Syracuse go without a fight. Stepping in now, it's Tyler Maroney to that iconic Hotel California walk-up.
So good.
Great choice.
Is that would you put that top 3 Eagles songs?
Like easily.
Easily? Is that your one?
I don't know.
Right.
I love Peaceful Easy.
That's why I asked, because there's so many.
You're right. Eagles probably the greatest American rock band of all time.
It's one of them.
There's a pitch from Park, and that's outside. I feel upset like he was going to throw, but...
Drake or the Eagles?
The Eagles. Oh, my God. For me? Personally?
No, yeah.
You know me?
Yes, I do. It's kind of just rage bait.
Slide into right field, and that's going to get down in front of Grimaldi. The play at the plate, and they've got the runner in a rundown in between second and third. Ball bounces away into left field after the throw from Phillips. And everybody's going to keep running. They're going to come all the way around the bases. Sliding into third now is the batter, Maroney. 2-run score, and it's 4-2 Bentley after some horrible defensive miscues.
That's on the defense. It was a good piece of hitting, but there's no reason it should have gone that far. I mean, the throw home was good. They cut off the man who was trying to get there, and on the retreat back, it's just not a great throw from Phillips. You don't have to throw that ball. You can fake the throw, and it was a high-risk, fairly low-reward play, and the risk was the one that really beat it out. It was just an unfortunate decision from Phillips, and the execution wasn't much better.
Seems like Jake's out there at the mound now to talk to the players. Kind of get an idea, see if he wants to keep Park in for the rest of this half frame. That was just so interesting, Rowan.
God, and when that throw got past the glove of Colosimo, it was just a complete crowd pop from the Bentley dugout. They knew that they were going to get more runs. They knew that they were going to bring this game back into their hands. It was right away.
Everybody took off. It's Quentin Bell now with 2 outs and an opportunity to extend. It's 4-2 Bentley here in the bottom of the third. Put up a crooked number this frame. Park fires. That first one's outside. Park working quickly now. Just trying to get out of this inning, and that's a breaking ball that just clips that inside corner. It's 1-1.
Jake gave us this Gatorade a while ago. Grape? You ever tried this? Grape flavor?
I tried the berry one that Jake gave me. It was really delicious.
All right, I'm going to try the grape. I'm a staunch grape hater.
Okay.
So this probably won't go very well.
You may not enjoy it.
Yeah, probably not. It's also been sitting in the sun for like an hour, but that's
also
okay.
Right.
It happens. All right,
1 now.
Here we go.
Pitch to Park. Swung on in line, just short. Sawada up with it. Fires to first in time, and the side is retired, but not before Bentley can tack on 4 to the Syracuse 2. This game has been flipped on its head. We'll be right back.
I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be sober, I gotta stay high. Put me some syrup in the counter that's dry. Riding the special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes will go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, her pussy, her pride. Picking her back while I'm gripping her sides. Big and bad back, this ain't regular size. You really fly, we like Pelican guys. She ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put gas in the sky. She sing I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Everything litty, I love when it's.
Well, we're back here, and the sun is still beating down. I'm definitely going to be a little burnt after today. It's 4-2 Bentley after 3. They put up a crooked number there in the bottom of the third. Take you through the out-of-town scoreboard real quick. In Major League Baseball, the Brewers are on top of the Cubs 6-1 after just one inning.
My goodness. And a lot of that has been just continuous hit after hit. Just one home run, and it was out of Chicago, a 389-foot solo shot from Bush. But aside from that, it's just doubles and singles from the Milwaukee offense.
Speaking of shots, that's lined into right field, and that's going to get down. Brandon Phillips lines one into the corner. He's going to second. He's on his way to third. Ball is recovered and thrown in, and Brandon Phillips is going to pull into third with a stand-up triple.
Wow.
Showing that power.
The freshman.
Immediately picking up. You know, he threw that ball into left field last inning that allowed 2 runs to score and is immediately picking the team up. That is accountability from the freshman. That's what you want to see.
You just got a huge high five from Kleiman, the president, and that's got to feel good. But getting that hit, you're right. It just completely flips your script on your head. It puts the momentum from bad to good. So necessary for Syracuse, but also for Phillips in particular.
Is the top of the order something to work with? That'll flip things over. We're headed back to Keenan Sawada. And looking to continue what has already been an impressive game. Reached base in both at-bats. 1 for 1 with a single and a walk.
Now, if you're Syracuse, you just saw that. And 1, that definitely fires you up. But 2, what that needs to do is it needs to get the rest of the team swinging like that. You have to bring him home. That can't just be for nothing.
Absolutely. You need to keep this thing. You need to cut the deficit here in half from 2-1, ideally. It's a big truck.
Wow, hello, truck. Wonder what this is for.
Here to mow. It's exciting. Hopefully it won't be too loud.
That would be unfortunate. Yeah, we'll see.
Post sets. Deals to the ever-dangerous Sawada. Swings and just fouls one behind home plate. And we got a courtesy runner again here for Syracuse. There's once again number 16, Matt McClure, coming in to run for Phillips. Sawada settled in. The pitch fouled back yet again, and Sawada is free swinging here. Not what you usually see from him.
No, he is fighting though, and the dugout really likes it. But Sawada was arguably he was the biggest contributor last season. He had the most runs, the most hits, the most walks. He was everywhere, and if he's going to tap back into that, now would be the time to do it with a runner on third.
Lines one to short. McClure is going to head home, and Sawada's going to beat it out at first.
Wow!
Syracuse gets a run on an infield single from the speedster Sawada.
So much hustle. He had 7 stolen bags last year. He's already up to 4 on this season through 3 games. Way to beat that out and keep the out count clean.
Yeah, really important that you don't, I mean, you get the run there, that's great, but you give your team a chance to build now, Rowan. You're down 1 only now, and you've got a runner on with nobody out. Zach Colosimo looking to continue things for the Orange.
So how do you find it?
Post sets. That's a foul ball there, far beyond the Bentley dugout. Post sets. Glad to see our broadcaster growing a little bit inside. That breaking ball misses the plate. Looked like it could have hit Colosimo, but he got out of the way, and as did the ball. Colosimo looking to strike. Sawada takes off. Throw down to second is off target. Sawada's going to have another stolen base.
He's so quick. It's unbelievable.
I was talking to him in between games, and he was like, listen, I'll take the hit by pitch or the walk anytime. It's a free base. And I said, and then a free second base usually, too. And he was like, yeah, well, not today because he got caught stealing in the first game. But there he is, turning that single into another bag. Grounded down to third. Fired on to first by Workman. And that's the first out. Sawada unable to advance from second. Still a runner in scoring position here for Corrado, who can really put bat to ball. Those of you just joining us, it is 4-3. Syracuse have scored a run in this inning, so it's 4-3 Bentley here. Syracuse looking to tack onto that and tie the game with a runner on second. That ball is absolutely hammered by Corrado. That ball is going so far into the gap. There's no fences, so the ball is just going to continue to trickle. Corrado is on his horse now, rounding second, going to third. He's going to hold up there, but a triple from Jack Corrado scores Sawada, and this game is tied. Syracuse strikes back instantly after 4 in the bottom of the third from Bentley, gets 2 right back, and we're tied again.
Flip the script. I mean, you let up 4 runs, so many defensive errors, and the most costly one out of the catcher, Phillips, and he started this whole train with a massive triple in his at-bat this inning. Such fight from the Orange, never backing down. This is the first time they've been down was in the 3rd inning, and it only lasted half a frame. Such grit. Look at that.
Corrado just yelled something at the Syracuse dugout, something he wants them to know about how to hit this guy. You know, he thinks he's figured it out. Just offering some advice, albeit in a very loud tone, to his Syracuse teammates.
That ball was absolutely hammered. I wish there were home run walls and fences here, because I am fairly confident that that one either would have hit it or been long gone.
That's hammered into center field now by Levine. Center fielder gets under it. Corrado's going to try and score, but he stumbled coming off the bag. That's just slide back in behind the throw from the cutoff man. Very nearly caught there, but could not capitalize on what should have been a sac fly to take the lead.
It was a decent piece of hitting, especially considering the circumstances with a runner on third. You could bring him in, but I bet he wishes he could have had that opportunity back to take off from the third base bag. Wow, this truck behind us is really making themselves heard, Jack.
Yeah. It's Reed Torrey now, who's struck out twice this game with an opportunity to put Syracuse on top. That pitch taken outside by Torrey, and it's 2-0 now. Folks at home, we're sorry about the loud truck behind us. There's nothing we can really do.
No, there's not.
So if you hear some beeping, we're all okay. There's just the mowers here.
It's temporary. It'll be gone soon.
Hopefully.
I hope.
Torrey lines that pitch right back towards the Game Changer video feed. And it's 2-1 now. Post's trying to get through an inning in which he's given up a lot of hard contact. You know, they trust him to take this after a couple dominant innings in a row. Fires outside, and it's 3-1.
Yeah, this 4th inning, it's kind of where we tend to see some pitchers taper off in their command, in their precision, and Syracuse has absolutely taken advantage. I mean, such a momentum shift with this inning.
Reed Torrey has a huge opportunity now in a hitter's count, but he swings through that fastball, and so it's 3-2. It's righty on lefty action here for Syracuse. Want to just continue to extend this inning where they've gotten so much momentum. Pitch from Post, and that's outside, ball 4. Reed Torrey will trot to first. That'll bring up Kyle Grimaldi, looking to add to the Syracuse tally.
It's a good man to have up in Grimaldi. He hit pretty solid last year, and having a senior in this lineup, they kind of have been in these types of positions before, Jack. The longer you're here, the more experienced you are, and the more likely you're able to contribute in a positive way.
Yeah, it's so much maturity that comes with being a senior. You know, your at-bats are more mature. You're not going to swing at as many things trying to be a hero because you've been here so long. You know what it takes to be good in this league. Oh, he swings through that one. We're going to go to 0-1 here. Post settling in. Just trying to clear this frame. That's outside, and Reed Torrey's going to take second on defensive indifference.
Yeah,
Not even
that
a
was
throw over from the
that
pitcher.
was easy.
Now you got second and third, where Single would have scored one before. Now it'll put two on the board.
And what this also does is it ensures that there's no forced double play, which is really ideal.
There's two outs, so
Screw me then.
yeah, there wouldn't be a double play anyways.
Great. Never mind.
Torrey swings through that or Grimaldi swings.
Well, now
through that
but now
fastball.
they only have one possible force.
You're right. You're right. It reduces,
Gotcha.
It gets rid of that force to second base.
All right, so now they only have one option. Beautiful.
That pitch is just outside, and Post is unhappy with that one. Feels like he's getting squeezed a little bit.
Yeah, he favors that outside part of the plate on the left side, and he's sent a lot of balls there that are just on the edge. Most of them have been called a ball, and he has not been happy about it. Really all game.
3-2 pitch. That's outside. Excuse me, the 2-2 pitch. Now it's 3-2.
Syracuse could blow this thing open.
It would be a single here would have massive implications on the rest of the game. Grimaldi swings through that fastball up and away for strike three, and the side is retired, but not before Syracuse can put two on the board and tie this thing up at 4-4.
Girl, you knock me out. Exciting. You make me wanna shout.
Yeah, you're looking sweet tonight. You find it every day, girl. Wish that I could love you right in a special way, girl. You light my fire. I feel alive with you. You blow my mind. I'm satisfied.
Girl, you knock me out. Exciting.
I'm so excited.
You make me wanna shout.
Gee, I feel so lucky now to have you all along, girl. I really love the way you love a girl. Forever I'll be yours, baby. You blow my mind.
We're back here now for the bottom of the fourth. Syracuse tied the game in dramatic fashion last inning. Made it 4-4. Opportunity to get back on the board here, though, for Bentley. Nico Ferletti, the number 9 hitter. Park has stayed on for the fourth inning, gets a call there. Just slips in there with a strike.
This is a high-pressure scenario because the next score or the next run, it has massive implications. When you're at a stalemate, the tension is very high. And Ferletti, he won the county title with his high school when he was back in high school. He's a senior now, but he's still got that ingrained in his memory. He knows what it's like to deliver in clutch moments.
That breaking ball is down and away. Not close. I'm kind of chattering with the Bentley dugout a little bit there, Rowan.
A little bit. Well, maybe get them in check.
That's just inside.
Just not enough spin. It was headed towards the zone, but it's just a
Didn't quite
little.
wrap around.
Yeah, exactly.
Pitch from Park. And ball's up. Nico Ferletti will walk down to first with a walk. He struck out his first time up, so improvement there. That'll flip the order over for Sawyer Lisowski.
5'6", 165. That's a dense individual.
Yeah,
Got a lot of muscle. Good for him.
yeah, really put bat on ball. That pitch skips in there to Lisowski, it's going to be ball 1. Park just trying to get through one more inning, give his manager another inning of length before he has to look into the rest of the bullpen. But second ball there, it's 2-0 now, really. Comes set, fires in. That's fouled back towards the cars yet again.
Oy, that does not sound good.
Just not a good sound. that ball on metal crunch. Park set, fires in just low. 2-1 now. Park's been unable to find a rhythm exactly like he did in that first game against BU. He skips that one in.
I think a big reason for that is the quality of these batters. I mean, BU's unranked. This team's the 22nd best in the nation, and I know Kleiman said that doesn't mean a whole lot, but the difference between a team that's not even close to being ranked and a team that's in that top 25, it is really different. And the batters of this Falcon lineup have really given Park a difficult time.
And so Lisowski's going to get on with a walk, which will bring up Aiden Flynn with 2 runners on and no outs. Chance to respond immediately. A good breaking ball falls in for a strike, but a chance to respond immediately for Bentley.
So Sawyer Lisowski, he's 5'6", and Flynn's a little taller. Whoa.
Flynn slams one into center field. Going back on it is Torrey. He's not going to get there. It's way over his head. Fires into second base. Second baseman can't corral it. Play at the plate, not in time. Trying to catch the runners between second and third now. They've got Lisowski cut off. He's going to get back to third base. All runners are safe. Flynn pulls into second with a double. Lisowski goes first to third, and Ferletti scores on a deep, deep double.
I might need your bag again.
It's a really, really good piece of hitting there from Flynn. He absolutely crushed it. All 6'5", 210 pounds of his muscle used into that swing.
Just absolutely blasted that one. Kleiman's going to come out and have a conversation with his pitcher. Maybe think about making a change here. Can't let this get too much further out of hand. It's now 5-4 Bentley. Sorry for the brief break, folks at home.
Yeah, that was a floor cleaning company that thought it was a nice time to start doing whatever they were doing. Don't they know that the NCBA is on?
I mean, they should be watching, quite frankly.
Yeah, they should be.
This is a great game. It's currently 5-4 Bentley. Runners on second and third, and no outs here in the bottom of the fourth. So Bentley with a chance to add on to their lead in a big way. It's Matt Toland, who singled his last time up with the opportunity to do so. Takes a strike there.
And this is a big scenario for Park. He's kind of at the end of his leash, stamina running low, but the stakes have never been higher.
Gotta give just a little bit more length for your team. Grounded down to Frigola at second, and makes the easy throw over to Corrado for the first out of the side.
Yeah, that was a good play from Frigola. He made sure to keep his head on a swivel and ensure that no one took off from the third base bag to home. No one did, and he got the out at first. It was a good play.
Now one down. Comes inside, nearly hits the batter Stellato. It's 1-0. Park did a good job in inducing soft contact there, Rowan.
That's right. It's exactly where you want to hit it when you're this late in the lineup, or this late in your your career as a pitcher.
It's lined into center field by Stellato, and that's going to get down. Lisowski's going to score. Flynn's going to come in to score. A 2-run single for Stellato. That'll put Bentley on top 7-4. Kleiman's immediately coming out to the mound. He's looking like he's going to make a change.
One that I think should have happened a little earlier. You could see the hits starting to come in. You could see the Bentley lineups start to gather more understanding for Park. And now his day is officially done.
We'll be right back here at 7-4 Bentley with one gone in the bottom of the fourth.
You get a shiver in the dark, it's raining in the park, but meantime, sound of the river, you stop and you hold everything. A band is blowing Dixie, double fall time. You feel alright when you hear the music ring. Well, now you step inside, but you don't see too many faces. Coming in out of the rain, they hear the jazz go down. Competition in other places. But the horns, they blowing that sound. Way on down south. Way on down south, London town. You check out Guitar George. He knows all the chords. Mine is strictly rhythm, he doesn't want to make it cry or sing. If then an old guitar is all he can afford, when he gets up under the lights to play his thing. And Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make the scene. He's got a daytime job, he's doing alright. He can play the honky-tonk like anything, saving it up Friday night with the Sultans.
Well, we're back here in the bottom of the fourth, or in the top, yeah, in
You got it.
the bottom of the fourth, excuse me.
Ding, 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 ding.
All right. And Liam Talbot now coming in to pitch for Syracuse. Adam Park's final line, 3.1 innings pitched, 7 hits, 7 runs, 4 of them earned, 3 strikeouts, and 3 walks. So a mixed day for the kid.
It was just unfortunate. A lot of this action took place in the third and fourth innings. His first two were really solid, but just after that, it started to really fall apart. The location tapered off a little bit, but what really, I think, got him was the Falcon batters. They really started to pick up on what was going on.
We're looking to pitch now with a runner on and 1 away here in the bottom of the fourth. Hasn't quite been able to find the zone yet. It's 3-0 now to Ben Workman. Workman has flied out and struck out today. There's a nice pitch from Talbot, just finds the inside corner. Just righty on righty matchup. Talbot sets again. That's the pitch. The runner goes from first. The ball's dropped behind the plate by Phillips. And Stellato's going to steal second easily.
He might have been able to make that throw down or at least get it close if he didn't drop that ball. His reaction speed was really quick, but just kind of flew out of that throwing hand.
Yeah, good pop time, just
Yeah.
didn't complete the play, as it were. Talbot settles and sets. This is the pitch. That's just low. It's Zach Fakos on the mound. Or, excuse me, in the box. Ben Workman was able to draw the walk. pitch, and that's popped up behind the third base bag. Colosimo over, stays in fair territory, makes the catch, and there are 2 away. Really important out there for Syracuse.
Yeah, we've seen, I think, 1 or 2 balls from that area just around the third base bag dropped, some of which by Bentley, some of which by Syracuse. So, you know, it looks like an easy play, but with this sun, which is directly behind home plate, hitting the infield, it makes it a little harder.
Tyler Maroney digging in now. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Great pick there from Phillips to get over and stop that ball from getting away.
Yeah, it bounced in front of the plate and went wide outside of Maroney. He had to really leak out to get that snag. If he didn't, that totally would. It would. Both runners would be in scoring position.
Absolutely. Talbot settles. Pitch, and that's outside. And another good play from Phillips. Just kind of trying to corral Talbot. Has been a little wild so far. Hasn't really found the zone quite yet. Settles in the pitch. It's hit hard to the second baseman. Fregola finds it into first in time, and the side is retired, but not before Bentley can tack on 3 more. Go back on top, 7-4.
Stakes are high here in Waltham, Massachusetts. Syracuse down 4-7 to the Bentley Falcons. This game was tied just a few innings ago, but a monstrous inning from the Falcons gives them a 3-run cushion. It's Robbie Fregola in the box for the Orange, 1 for 1 today with a walk. He stole a bag, but that is as far as he got to second base. Quick trip around the nation. We'll head to Milwaukee, where the Brewers are facing the Cubs. And Chicago's suffering. They are down 9-1 in the second inning, just got wrapped up. So it's looking like we know how game 1 of that divisional series is going to go. We're here at the top of the 5th inning in a 7-inning contest, and it's a 7-4 ball game. Bentley in charge.
Yeah, Rowan, the scoring is now come in bunches. 4 for
Fregola swings on that one. It's popped up to the heart of center field, and settling under it is Tolan. That'll put one away quick for the Bentley D.
There's 4 for Bentley in the bottom of the 3rd. Syracuse responded with 2 more in the top of the 4th, and then Bentley responded again with 3 in the bottom of the 4th. So the scoring is coming in bunches now.
It's been really back and forth, yeah.
Syracuse looking to keep it going here, of course.
Brings up Timmy Wilcox, a fellow journalism major. Now, excuse me, we got a pinch hitter for the Orange, really getting into the dire straits here as the innings wind down.
Looks like Jackson Greer.
Yeah, it's going to be Greer, designated hitter for last game. He'll come in now in place of Timmy Wilcox. Greer, 6'1", 185. The Syracuse local, went to Corcoran High School. As he swings on the second pitch, it's crushed to right field. Chasing after it is Ferletti at the track, and he makes the grab just in front of the foul pole. A huge hack from Greer, but just not quite enough. 2 down.
He got every piece of that ball, Rowan, but it looked like it was just going foul, and Ferletti did well to get all the way over for it.
Top of the 5th inning, 2 away. Syracuse still down 3 runs to the Falcons 7. And it's now the catcher, Brandon Phillips, in at the box. He'll take first pitch for ball 1.
That's something I've been noticing all game, Rowan. Most of the players, they're wearing sneakers, not cleats, because of the turf field.
Yeah, the cleats can kind of get in the way a little bit. He swings on the second pitch. It's roped up the right field gap. He'll get to first base easily. It outstretches his arms, a little airplane celebration, as he logs the first hit for the Orange in the inning with 2 away.
I know it's early in his Syracuse career, Rowan, but Brandon Phillips may be the best hitter on this team. I don't think he's done anything but get hits so far. I think he is 6 for 6 in his Syracuse career.
He's 3 for 3 today with 2 singles and a triple. He came around the base path in the 4th with that triple. And he's going to step off, and instead we're going to get a pinch runner, but he is greeted with enthusiasm by his teammates in the dugout. Pickoff attempt at first base, it's no good.
He's been excellent. He's been decent behind the plate and excellent in the batter's box. Kind of reminds you of MVP candidate Cal Raleigh. He's not a switch hitter, though, so.
No. But still pretty good.
Yeah.
Keenan Swinata at the dish now. He is 2 for 2 with a walk today. Got a runner on first. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled back over the fence. Count 1-2.
I think that hit the light pole. That's fun. I heard a little ding.
These balls are hitting everything.
Yeah.
The bats, the poles, the cars.
Sometimes Keenan Swinata.
Sometimes Keenan Swinata, right. He was hit by 2 pitches last game. Runner goes to second. It's a called ball, and the throwdown is just wide left. He'll get there sliding. That's a stolen bag for Keenan Swinata. His 5th of the season, leads the Orange.
A runner in scoring position for Syracuse in an inning where they really have to get some back.
1-1 count. Checks out Sawada, who's taken about an 8-foot lead. Here's the pitch. Just drops upstairs, not in the zone. 2-1. Sawada in the box. Here's the pitch. That one's a called strike. Sawada saw that leaking inside and turned his body away, but that's a called strike. It's Matt McClure pinch running at second base. Here's the pitch. And it dings him again. Oh my goodness, that's the 3rd time today that he's gotten hit. But a bag is a bag, he said. He'll head to first and put runners on first and second.
This kid is a magnet for baseballs. His glove, it seems, has magnets in it at shortstop. You know, he's a defensive wizard, but he's also a magnet for baseballs in the box. He takes that hit, he runs down to first every single time.
He was also hit twice in the first game of the Boston series. So that, I mean, God, he's got to have like blue welts all over his body.
Right.
It's unfortunate. But it's Colosimo in the box now, and he takes that second pitch for ball 1. Count even 1-1 now.
You know, it's really impressive that Post is still running through batters out there. To his 5th inning of work, and he's giving his team some much-needed length, especially now with a bit of a hardier lead. You know, they can say, all right, you go out there, you run wild. We have a little bit of a cushion.
It's Matt McClure at second, Sawada at first, and Colosimo in the box. That one comes in to ball.
Colosimo, I mean, he's already hitting 500 on the season, not including last game, of course.
That pitch is grounded to third. It's scooped up, bobbled a little bit, and that's enough for Colosimo to get to first. That'll load the bases for the Orange.
And who to step into the box now, Rowan, but Jack Corrado. If I'm Post, this guy took me probably 320, 340 feet into right center field last time up. It's a daunting prospect. He's looking at his coach, seeing if he's going to make a change.
He was crushing, and he led the team last year in extra base hits with 4 of them.
Having the center fielder shade right based on where that last hit from Corrado went. It's interesting.
Roped a double against Boston and a triple today against Bentley, and he takes the first pitch for a called strike. Kind of slugs his head back and steps out of the box, ready to make up for it.
But he's a menacing figure in that box, Rowan. 6'2", 200.
One of the many seniors on this squad, and that's another called strike. Corrado can't believe it.
He's taking a big walk. Kleiman's trying to keep him out of his head.
2 away, bases loaded. Orange down 7-4. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3, got him looking. Corrado's jawing at the umpire, but whether you like it or not, that side is retired. A beautiful jam evasion from the Falcons, and they will step back to the plate with a 3-7-4 lead.
She don't wanna strip no more, don't wanna hit that pole. Get my old plug, I get it in and go. Shot it, owe me something, better pay your toll. I lick the spoon and I scrape the balls. Scrape the balls, scrape the balls. Like did you get the memo? She eat that rotary leg. I'm popping Skittles, and I can solve your riddle. We'll smoke you like it's menthol. This dude is crazy mental. SWAT hood hero, got Johnny Dang Ditto. She's a new fan. She's slobbing on a pillow, got chicken wrapped in Nero. She's so gone and she can hear. She don't want to strip no more, don't want to hit that pole. In my own plug, I get it and go.
7-4, Bentley in charge, bottom of the 5th inning. Top of the 5th, just retired, struck Jack Corrado out looking, and now it is Talbot in for his 2nd inning of work. The bases were loaded with 2 outs. It was a huge opportunity to bring this game back into contention, but it just didn't happen.
Corrado took 3 pitches that he thought all of them were balls, and the umpire felt the exact opposite.
The pitch, that one whizzes past Phillips.
You could hear him being angry about it all the way into the dugout.
Yeah, he was not happy. I mean, it was one thing to strike out looking because you obviously don't agree sometimes, but 3 pitches, all 3 of them you don't agree with, it's very frustrating. That one nearly hit the Falcon on the 2-1, but he'll step back in.
I mean, Talbot's had some trouble with command. He was able to get effective outs in that last inning, but he has struggled just a little bit with where his command's at.
Zach fakes at the plate. Here's the pitch. That one almost hit him again. Just a few inches away from the back, and it's ball 4, so he'll trot to first. Now pinch hitting, it's Nico Ferletti and a Quentin Bell. So it's Quentin Bell, excuse me.
Quentin Bell's now at first.
Quentin Bell at first base, and it's Nico Ferletti stepping into the batter's box, one of the many seniors on this Bentley lineup. Won a county title with his high school, and there's a throw down to first, but it's not in time. Bell scurried back.
I like that snap throw from Phillips behind the dish. Yeah, I think it shows initiative, and I think it's good defensively. It's something Francisco Alvarez loves to do a lot for the Mets.
There's another throw down to first, but scurrying back, it's Bell. Phillips has been good from behind the dish today, but that one costly error in the 3rd that brought in 4 runs, not the error itself, but it really contributed to that 4-run inning for Bentley.
I believe 2 scored off that error.
That's right, that's right. That's another ball from the arm of Talbot. Count runs 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on, dribbled, bounces off the mound, and it's collected by Sawada. Throw to first, got him in time.
What an impressive double play from Sawada. Collected, went to the bag himself. The momentum was carrying him that way, and made a great throw to first just in time to get Ferletti.
Flips the border over in Lasowski.
He's had a good game so far, has he not?
He struck out twice, but he made it around the base path in his third time around in the fourth inning.
Well, he struck out here. He made it to first, though, on the pass ball.
And he holds off on the first pitch for strike one. Base path now empty. Bell put out at second and thrown out at first. It was for Letty. And that's going to go past the glove of Phillips for ball one. So count even now.
Talbot getting some aid from his defense. He'll be glad for that. He'll shake their hands when he gets into the dugout. And he got some aid from his defense in that first inning, too.
That one's upstairs. 2-1. Lasowski, 5'6", 165, Massachusetts native. I'm sure he's played here before. Here's that pitch. That one fouled back into the fence in front of us. Count even 2-2.
He's not quite getting the snap on his breaking ball yet, Rowan. They're either, just sailing a little bit too low, or they're not snapping enough and they're hanging. He hasn't been punished for it just yet, though.
Talbot, the 2-2. Chopped to the pitcher. Talbot got it. Throw to first in time with ease. And that will retire the side. A 1-2-3 inning. A smooth double play from Sawada and a nice piece of fielding from Talbot will keep the gap to just 3 runs. 7-4 Bentley. We're headed to the top of the 6th. Stick with us. Welcome back to Massachusetts. Beautiful day, about 80 degrees. Me and Jack sitting out here in the sun. My skin's doing well, but Jack, a little pastier, is getting a little bit of a burn.
Yeah, I didn't wear any sunscreen, Rowan. I think I've made some mistakes.
That's all right. Well, Bentley leads Syracuse 7-4, a really productive third inning. Got this within Bentley's reach. And then it was the fourth where they took their 7-4 lead that they have right now. Before that, it was 4-2. And now up to the plate, it's Jack Levine for Syracuse. He's 0 for 2 today with a walk, and that's a called strike there.
I think they've pinch hit for Levine here, Rowan.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm seeing Matt Solway digging in now.
3-1 count. Yep, that's right. It is to Matt Solway. We saw Solway in the first game. He went 1 for 3, got on base via an E2.
I thought he swung a good bat. I thought he really swung a good bat in that first series when he had a hit, only one hit, but it was a double, and he scored twice as well.
Count runs full to Solway. Didn't play a ton last season. but he's 1 for 2 in the Boston series. And that one's down low. A solid at bat from him. He will make the trot to first with none away here in the 6th.
Got a stolen base in the season already, Rowan, and probably might try and nab another bag here. Syracuse needs runs in any way they can get them.
Brings up Reed Torrey.
Reed Torrey not wearing his usual number 22 today. That's what Jake said to us before.
Yeah, and the runner does go, and Solway, he's headed for second base, gets down, and he is safe. It was a close call. The throw and the slide came in at almost the exact same time, but we got a runner in scoring position.
That was real tight, Rowan. I thought that call could have gone either way. It was an inch perfect throw there from behind the plate by Falcons, and just a really great play, but an even better slide.
That pitch was a ball, so here's the 1-0, and that one gets away from the catcher. Falcons pushes Solway to third, now just 90 feet away from shortening this Falcons lead of 7-4. So Solway at third, Reed in the box, none away in the top of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Swung on, driven to center field, now more right. Bell's hustling after it. He makes the grab, and now coming home, it's Solway. The throw is just too far away, and Syracuse now inching back, only down 7-5.
Just a good piece of hitting from Reed Torrey. He doesn't, I believe, have a hit on the season yet, unless he's had one this game.
None today.
So he doesn't have a hit on the season, but you can be productive even without hitting, and that right there was a very productive out.
Brings up Kyle Grimaldi, a senior on this squad.
I believe Finley Thompson is in here.
Finley Thompson, so we're pinch hitting. A lot of pinch hitting here.
Yeah, just
from
trying
the
to
orange.
get their best bats in here.
Right, they need it now. So Finley Thompson, usually in at right field, but pinch hitting today. He did see the game. He was walked, then flew out again. So 0 for 2 with a walk in game 1 as he fouls off the second pitch.
Someone that the coach, president, manager Jake really trusts. It seems he's good to put him in these situations where Syracuse needs to spark plug, and that's very evident.
Syracuse dugout fired up. They know that this game is now within reach, and they're in a good position here with only 1 out in the inning, and Thompson at the plate. Fouls that one back. 2-2 count.
I believe that's our other ump, Paul. I believe they did.
Swing and a miss. Got him swinging. Oof. A tough pitch, and he just kind of golfed it.
He's not happy about that one. Put in a position where, coach trusts him to get some offense going, and it didn't happen, and he's not happy.
Brings up Robbie Fragola. Walked, and he was 1 for 2 with a base hit. Has made some really good plays out in second to reduce the damage, and that one's going to fly past Falcons for ball 1.
By the way, Rowan, I think our umps have switched. I think Peter is now out in the field and Paul is behind the plate, like we predicted.
We haven't talked a lot to Paul at all. We know a lot about Peter. He was, by the end of the game, he was a good friend of ours. Knew he went to college. That one's roped foul, left side. 1-1. But yeah, Peter, what a guy. He's out there at first base.
An athlete. That was the most impressive thing.
The 1-1 roped sharply to shallow left. It'll drop down for a base hit. Fragola, his second hit of the day, now 2 for 3. Q 7-5. Bentley 7-5, excuse me.
Yeah, but the tying run is now at the plate, Rowan. This is an opportunity for Syracuse to strike with 2 outs. Jackson Greer, who had a triple in game 1.
Yeah, Greer came into this slot in the 5th inning, and he will stay there. It was Timmy Wilcox who struck out twice. Greer made contact, but flew out to right. And now as the tying run, his responsibility, there's a little more weight to it.
Yeah, Greer really showed what he was capable of in game 1. And that's, I think, why Kleiman turned back to him. You know, he knows he's on this game already.
Another pickoff attempt. That's 3 straight now to the first base bag. But Fregola has gotten there every time.
He just got heckled by his own
He
dugout.
got heckled by his own Falcons. They said, maybe you'll get him the 4th time.
That's funny.
Here's the pitch. Just outside. I love that. It really shows, like, you know, obviously these students are taking this game seriously, but they're such good friends outside of this. And a big part of who makes this team, you got to be good, but you also got to be fun. Fregola's going to do the dash to second, the throw down. It's going to be close. That ball dropped, and now he's in a chase down between second and third. Here's the throw. Fregola tries to evade it, but he gets the tag as he was chasing third base. So Fregola, some unfortunate base running, and the defense doing a good job picking up on what's going on. That'll retire the side. Syracuse, 1 run scored. We'll head to the top of the 7th where Bentley leads 7-5. Welcome back to Yetton Field. It's 5-7. The Falcons in charge, orange. Little backseat. They jumped out to a 2-0 lead to start this contest, but since then they've either been tied or down. It's Aiden Weinberger in for Liam Talbot. Talbot went 1.2 innings, 2 hits, a walk, and an earned run. And now stepping into the box, it is the towering Aiden Flynn, 6'5". Could you imagine? Plains must suck.
He is a big dude. Aiden Weinberger, something I want to talk about is his pitching motion. It's just so interesting. Now, you all can't see it at home, but he is a tall dude, and he comes all the way together and then just, like, springs out and, like unleashes, like, the full weight of, from, like, he becomes very compact when he pitches.
The 1-0, that's swung on from Flynn, so 1-1. A little heckling from both sides. You love to see it. Bottom of the 6th here, 7-5, Bentley in charge. Weinberger last year 0 for 1, or 0 and 1 as a pitcher. ERA above 10. And there's the 1-1. It's fouled back. 1-2 now.
Wearing that iconic number 42.
Very iconic.
And you know, in his second appearance, he was a little unlucky to get hung with 2 earned runs. Or in his first appearance this year, he was a little unlucky to get hung with 2 earned runs, and it caused his ERA to balloon.
Got him swinging. A 4-pitch strikeout from Weinberger sends Flynn back to the dugout. 1 away.
I think he's a lot better than his numbers show, Rowan, and that right there shows it. He's tough to pick up. His pitches they're disguised coming out of the hand. He's a difficult pitcher to hit, and I think his numbers are not reflective of that.
Brings up a freshman on this Falcons lineup. It's Matt Toland, and at center field today. 6 foot 175, holds off on the first pitch, which runs outside. 1-0 to Toland, another Massachusetts native. A lot of these guys live, nearby. He's from Arlington, went to Arlington Catholic High School, and faces a 1-0 count off Weinberger. That one's in the zone, held off on it, 1-1 count.
That's a good pitch right there. Found that out and away corner with the fastball. He relies a lot on his fastball, unlike a lot of the other pitchers on this Syracuse roster who throw their breaking pitches more often.
Weinberger sets, and here's the pitch. Just up. A little upstairs. Count will run 2-1 now. Weinberger, a pretty lanky guy, 6'1", 160, out of Great Neck, New York. But that kind of snappy, wiry frame, we see a lot of pitchers able to find a lot of velocity with that. And that one will come in, find the zone. No swing attempt from Toland, but he'll step back in the box with a 2-2 count.
It was an excellent pitch. That was just a good fastball. I guess he wasn't expecting it. We'll see if he tries to mix it up here with a changeup or a slide or some kind of breaking pitch.
A deep breath from Weinberger. Sets, and here's the delivery. It's in the dirt. Count will run full. Fastball down low.
Just overthrew it. That's, he's in a big spot. He wants that strikeout pitch, and he just held on a little long. Overthrew it just a little.
No runners on the base path. 1 away in the bottom of the 6th. The 7-5 lead for Bentley. Toland. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled back. He'll stay alive.
Really good job to spoil what was a good fastball. Just got a piece of it. Knocked it back towards this big wire fence.
Toland steps in for every pitch. Weinberger really makes an effort to compose himself. And here he is setting. Here's the payoff. Got him! Looking. Bottom right. Retired. A beautiful pitch from Weinberger, just nuzzles in the zone, puts 2 away here in the 6th.
Here it is, and he's got knockout stuff if you can't catch up to it. He throws fast from that wiry frame. No chance on that one, and it was in the zone, and he knew it.
Brings up Braden Stellato, designated hitter for this squad. He's been in all game.
Played first game too, Rowan. Stellato led off the first game.
He's 2 for 3 today, made it around the base path.
And he went 1 for 4 in game 1.
Wow.
Grounded to a double fly.
He's pretty productive. Here's the pitch. Just down low. Two-0 count. To Stellato. Back-to-back strikeouts for Weinberger. The first one swinging, the second one looking. Looking to go 1-2-3 and give his Orange a shot to come back from their 2-run deficit against Bentley. Here's the 2-0. That one also runs outside. That's 3 straight balls from Weinberger.
Yeah, you can't let this deficit get any worse before you get into your last licks in the top of the 7th, right, Rowan? You got to hold it to 2 here to give yourselves a true chance.
Base path empty. Here's the 2-1. Excuse me, the 3-0. That's a called strike.
There it is. He just grooved one in there, and that's what he has to do. Let him try and hit it because they haven't been able to so far.
3-1 to Stellato. Weinberger, here's the deal. Just upstairs, he'll toss the bat. It's a 5-pitch walk.
And you feel bad about the walk, but it's also in a situation where a walk It's just a small cut as opposed to a true disaster. Now, if you give up a couple more walks, then it gets more difficult. Looks like we're going to see a pinch hitter here, though. It's going to be Bellotti coming into pitch. He was the second batter, Cormac Bellotti, last game. Now he's coming in to pinch hit for Workman.
First pitch called strike. Bellotti does his fair share of pitching last season. Went 4-1 with an ERA at 3.2. He's a junior on this lineup from Ridgefield, Connecticut. He's down 0-1. Weinberger delivers, and that's another called strike. Tried to throw down Stellato at first, but he got back with ease. An 0-2 count to Cormac.
It's a really good pitching line, Rowan. I wish we'd gotten to see him pitch this weekend. Maybe we will tomorrow. Don't forget, folks, we have one more game tomorrow at 11.
That's right, 11 a.m. It'll be game 3 of this best of 3. 7-5 Bentley lead. 0-2, here's the pitch. Runner goes to second. That's strike 3. Opportunity for the double play. The throwdown is just a little high, but it doesn't matter because that side is retired. 4 batters, 3 of which were struck out from the arm of Weinberger. Bentley leads, and Syracuse with its final frame of opportunity coming up soon. Stick with us. Welcome back to Yetton Field, 7-5. The Falcons lead the Orange, and we're in the bottom of the 7th, the final window for Syracuse to climb the 2-run mountain that they have in front of them. It's Dom Conchesi on the bump for Bentley. What better way to close this one out than the one who founded this whole team? We were talking with him during the game around the 3rd or 4th inning, and he was just saying how much he loves these guys and how it's been such a beauty to see the program grow. And he's not only pitching for himself, but he's pitching for, you know, the mission that he started and will watch go past his time here at Bentley University.
And Dom pitched in the first game. He went 2 innings with a strikeout to close things out. He's going to try and close again here. Warmed up to Enter Sandman like he's Mariano Rivera. Pretty electric.
Starting immediately with a pinch hitter for Syracuse in Jackson Greer. Here's the first one to him. That one a good amount of movement, but just drops in the zone for strike 1.
Yeah, he pinch hit for Tim Wilcox a couple innings ago, and he just, you know, it was the middle of his at bat when there was that caught stealing last inning with that silly rundown. Really, I think could have been avoided for Syracuse.
1-1, that one outside. It's Jackson Greer and Conchesi at the bump. Here's the 1-1, swung on, fouled left, way left. It's out of the park. A 1-2 now. Cuse needs 2 runs to tie this 7-5 ball game, and this is the final 3 outs they'll get. They took game 1 4-2, and we'll be back for game 3 tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. But here's the 1-2 coming in. That one is crushed, popped high to shallow center. It's Toland underneath. He'll make the easy catch, and that will retire Greer.
That's what happens when you chase above the zone, Rowan. You tend to pop it up, and that's exactly what he did there. And really didn't get anything out of it.
We'll bring up the freshman catcher, Brandon Phillips, who has been red hot today, not just in this 2 o'clock contest, going 3 for 3, but in the first game as well, doing the same.
He's pretty incredible, and he's a joy to watch him hit.
Holds off on the first pitch. That one just slid out of the zone, 1-0.
If there's anybody who's going to start a rally for Syracuse, it's him into Sawada.
And he did just that in the 4th inning, or excuse me, the 5th inning. He roped, no, it was the 4th. It was the 4th. He roped a triple, and the bases were then loaded, but Syracuse only get 2 runs on the board. And it was Grimaldi who struck out, and he really wanted to give Cuse some more runs. But then Bentley replied with a 3-run inning, and hence we're here.
Ken Chasey not really trying to give him anything to hit right now, Rowan. You got a guy who's as scary in the box as he is. A bit of an unknown being a freshman.
There's the pitch. That one runs inside. He'll toss the bat and head to first. 3 for 3 with a walk. Phillips, what a day.
Eventually you start to get into Barry Bonds territory.
NCBA?
Yeah, you just walk him every at-bat if he comes up. I mean, how long do you think you got to be hitting 1,000 for people to just be like, all right, until people just start walking you?
It's tough to know. People, stats are not as, people don't really focus on stats here in the NCBA, not nearly as much as the majors. So when Sawada steps in or when Phillips steps in, you don't really know, and you've got to learn out. You got to find out the hard way. It's Sawada now at the plate, leadoff hitter for Syracuse. Another really good day from him. He's 2 for 2 with a walk and a hit by pitch, of course. He's been hit 3 times today. Once in the second game and then twice in the first.
A little tandem of McClure coming in to pinch run every single time for Phillips. Excuse me, it's like you get a whole 5-tool player all in one.
Yeah, that happened in the 5th. It was Phillips who logged a base hit, made his way all the way around to third, but right when he logged it, it was actually McClure who, from first, went around 180 feet to third base.
It's happened every single time. And that's like his designated pinch runner, is McClure. You got a lefty on the bump, so it's going to be more difficult to steal. But
Keenan holds off on that one, but it's a called strike. Keenan Sawada, 2-2. Dom shakes off the first sign, but collects himself and is ready to throw the second. Here it comes. Runner goes. That's a ball, and the throw down to second is way over the glove of Liasowski, and McClure will stay at second base. That's a stolen base for him. And Sawada now, count runs full.
Gotta get runs any way you can right now, Rowan.
3-1 count, 3 balls, 1 strike. McClure at second, taking a decent lead, about 10 feet. Here's the pitch. Swung on, roped foul. Keenan Sawada, 5'6", 145 out of Brookline, Massachusetts. Bet he feels kind of at home here.
Yeah, back in your home state, see that welcome to Massachusetts sign when you cross the border.
The shortstop, Sawada, is the tying run. Here's the pitch. Swung on, chopped to second. Liasowski's got it. He'll make the throw to first, so Sawada's retired, but it'll move McClure over to third base. Cuse down, 7-5 in the bottom of the 7th.
Productive at-bat there. Syracuse down to their final out now, though, Rowan.
Brings up Zach Colosimo, 2 away with that 4-3 throw out from Sawada. Colosimo, he is 0 for 3 today and advanced to first on an E5. He takes the first pitch for strike 1.
I think you'd really like to get Colosimo here no matter what, because I think Jack Corrado would love a second shot.
Swings on the second pitch. It's going to right field, and it drops down for a base hit. Brings McClure home. And Syracuse now 1 run away from notching this ball game at 7 apiece.
1 run away, and with a big, heavy hitter stepping into the box.
So McClure brought home, makes this a 1-run ball game. It's Jack Corrado in the box. Was a huge contributor for SU last year, had the most extra base hits with 4. First pitch swung on, a hefty cut, and that's strike 1.
He's certainly not going to go down looking in this situation, Rowan.
Corrado went down looking in the 5th, and it was a 3-pitch at bat, all of which he took for called strikes. Runner goes to second. That's a called ball. No throwdown from Fakos. Now with a runner in scoring position, the count will run 1-1.
Tying runs a base hit to the outfield away.
The single would bring Colosimo home. And here's the 1-1 to Corrado. It's swung, popped up right in front of the mound. Conchese's going to catch it, and that will wrap this game up. Just 90 feet away was the tying run in Colosimo at third, but instead, it's going to be the Falcons taking game 2, 7-6.
It was a close one, Rowan. It really felt like Syracuse could have come back at any time, but they've been down pretty much, since they gave up those 4 runs.
Corrado today went 1 for 3, struck out twice looking. His one hit was a triple, failed to come around the base path, and then he was walked in the first. That was the second run of the day for the Orange, but he showed up big in the 4th, but in the 7th, when they needed it most, couldn't quite convert.
Yeah, he's got to be kicking himself, and it definitely seemed like he was immediately after he threw down the bat, yelled, and trotted to first. Easy play for the pitcher, Conchese, and the captain for Bentley ends it.
Getting the win today, it'll be Joe Post for Bentley, and the loss will be attributed to Adam Park. Tough pitching display from him, but just better offense from the bats of the Falcons. They really got a hold of Park in the 3rd inning when he started to, get read by those bats. Anyway, 7-6 score, Bentley up. If you want more Syracuse action, the Orange are taking on the SMU Mustangs down in Dallas. First quarter should still be underway, but it's going to be the Falcons taking this one over the Orange. We've got game 3 tomorrow at 11 a.m. right here on the same channel. You can stick with us for more baseball there and see who takes the rubber match. A 1-1 series. Bentley walks out of Yetton Field with a 7-6 win against Syracuse. For Jack Elliott, my co-commentator, I'm Rowan Mastrangelo. Thank you so much for joining us, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. for Game 3.